What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Appalachian Smokewagon, where here you're going to get an honest man's opinion, an honest working man's opinion on some of the choices I've made in my firearms journey. And before we get into today's topic, if you don't mind, take a second out of your day and hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps this channel. We've had some decent growth since I started this channel several months ago. I'm really surprised. I thank everyone that has subscribed, and I thank you because you're about to hit the subscribe button. So thanks. Also, if you don't mind, hit the like button and leave me a comment because I like to hear your guys' opinions. I usually scroll through the comments several days later and reply, like. So just leave me a comment. Let me know your opinion. Thank you. Let's get into today's topic. Today, we're going to talk about, in my opinion, what I think is the best value on an AR upper right now in 2024. And that's why I chose the BCM Mark II upper with the Raider M13 rail. Now, even the BCM Mark 1s, the difference is the Mark II has more material right here. The shell deflectors moved a little bit. The forward assist has moved a little forward for these ambi charging handles, so you can get more, you have more room to get in there without the forward assist getting in your way. On the opposite side, you have more material right here where the magic happens inside there. It's just the reinforcement. And the Raider rail is kind of like they took their quad rail and just didn't put the Picatinny all the way around, which made it a little slimmer, took some weight off. But at the end, you have Picatinny slots all the way around, and 4 spots for any laser aiming devices, lights, whatever you want to put up here. And the BCM rails lock up really good with their lockup system, so any laser aiming devices or anything will hold 0 on this rail. It has some good heat. It has inside here, it has some stuff for like cables. If you're running lights and lasers, you can, it's got some cable management stuff inside here, which actually works as a heat shield, because this rail really, it gets warm. It doesn't get super hot. You do several mag dumps and it can get hot, but I've never needed a glove with this, and I've done a lot of shooting with this. I've got about 1,000 rounds through it. So this is kind of going to be a 1,000 round review as well of what I think about this upper, and I really love it. This is my go-to AR. I have several ARs, but this is by far my favorite. My BCM. I love this thing. And after about 400 or 500 rounds in, I added the BCM recoil mitigation system, which gives you a rifle length buffer tube, a rifle length buffer, and a rifle length spring, which really noticeably reduces the recoil. This thing is such a smooth shooter. Like, I can't even explain it on video. You just, if you shoot this next to another stock 14.5, this thing just shoots so soft. And we are clear. I will show we're clear. You see nothing in the chamber, no magazine, but I don't know if this comes through on video, but just listen how smooth this is. It's like it's on ball bearings. It's just super smooth. This thing has just broke in so nicely. I just can't express how much I love this firearm. I have had, to date, 0 malfunctions with this gun after 1,000 rounds. It's just, I've cleaned it one time, took it apart and cleaned it. It was at about 750 rounds. Just have nothing bad to say about it. And for the cost of this thing, which I can't say cost on YouTube. I already had one video or a couple videos get warnings on them, and I think it was because I listed cost in the thing. I'm not trying to sell any firearms or anything. I was just telling people what stuff costs, but they gave me warnings anyways. I said next time I would get a strike, so I'm going to stop putting any costs in my videos. We'll go over what I have done to this thing so far. Like I said, I've done the BCM recoil mitigation system, which I highly recommend. This is a 14.5 drilled, pinned, and welded, which makes it to the legal 16-inch length. The muzzle device is drilled, a pin in it, and welded to the barrel, which makes it part of the barrel, which brings it to that 16-inch mark. I had the BCM hand stop, the BCM M-lock grip panels, which are kind of sandpapery feeling. They give you really good grip. I have a EOTech on a BCM AT riser, which I wanted but I think I'm going to go back and just put my EOTech back on the rail. I feel like when I bring it up to aim it, I feel like my natural point of aim is down here. I really don't like the high optic as much as I thought I would. And plus I can't co-witness my irons anymore. You can't see through because the optic's too high. But that's not the reason. I think the reason a lot of guys put the risers on their ARs is for night vision use, and I have no night vision at the moment. I thought it would be more comfortable to have it up, but I've decided I'm going to put this thing back down. Maybe after this video, I'm going to go in there and drop it down, and then when I go to the range, I can re-zero. But yeah, so that was kind of some wasted funds on that riser. So if you think you want a riser, go try somebody's with a riser, because you may not want the riser. Like I said, when I bring this, like shooting drills, when I bring this thing up, it just, my natural point of aim is lower than where this is at. And I think I'm faster with it off the riser. So we're going to drop it back down. I had the Radian ambidextrous safety in here, which has the 45-degree throw. You can set it to where it has the 90-degree throw or the 45. I prefer the 45-degree. It's really audible and tactile safety. It's really got a good click. The left-hand side is shorter than the right-hand side. I really like this safety. I'm planning on getting these for all my ARs. Really a good product. I have the Magpul bad lever, which right here, you can lock your bolt back and release your bolt with the bad lever. Makes you throw your reload in, and then you can just drop your bolt with your trigger finger. Makes reloads faster. I really like the bad lever. I have the BCM grip. What else? I have Troy folding sights, which I'm not a big fan of Troy, but they do make good sights. They've made some bad decisions in the past on people that they hire to work for them, and that's a story for another day, but I really don't like Troy for that reason. The sling to a rifle is like a holster to a pistol. If you have a rifle that is going to be your rifle, your go-to war rifle, your SHTF rifle, your WROL rifle, your Teotawaki rifle, all the cool guy terms, you need a sling. And by far of all the slings I've used, which hasn't been everything on the market, but I've used a few different slings, this is my favorite. This is a Viking Tactics, a VTAC padded sling. Very comfortable sling. It's very easy to adjust. So you got your adjustment here. And then you got your thing here that you pull that and it just opens it back up, and then to tighten it and cinch it back down, if you're going to go hands on or go to your pistol, you can just cinch that baby down. Awesome sling. I really like this sling. I'm going back and forth on my where I connect my sling at. Right now I have it connected through the BCM back plate right here and really close forward to the front. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I kind of like having the back connection on my sling connected to the buttstock, but I've been playing with it connected here for a little bit just to see how I like it, and I think I prefer it connected to the back more. But this thing has just performed flawlessly through 1,000 rounds. I've grouped this rifle and got really good groups just with the EOTech one time. It's actually on one of my previous videos. And then I also grouped it when I first got it with a magnifier. And when I get back out to the range, I'm going to take my magnifier and I'm going to group it again. And we'll just make sure she's still grouping good after 1,000 rounds. But there's no reason why she shouldn't be grouping good after 1,000 rounds. 1,000 rounds is nothing on a quality rifle such as BCM. And like I said, if you're looking for a rifle in 2024, I think you can get these in the complete package, the whole rifle, or you can get just the upper. And I have paired this one at this point with a Spike's Tactical Lower. I had a different lower on this build in previous videos, but this is how she's going to live the rest of her life. I'm thinking about rattle cannon this, putting my own little camo paint job on this rifle. If I do, I'll make a video and show you guys how I camo my rifles. Oh, trigger. I have a Geisley trigger in this. This is the Geisley curved. I think it's the S. There's so much nomenclature for all the different triggers. I think this is a super semi-automatic Geisley trigger. And boy, they are not cheap. But man, they are a fine trigger pull. We will show that here. And I've already showed this weapon was clear, but we'll show it one more time. Clear chamber. No mag. We'll take the safe off. And YouTube, we are in a safe environment. I work in dry fire firearms right here all the time. So we are in a safe environment. Off safe. This is a 2-stage trigger. You got your first stage. You pull back to a very, very defined wall. And then you get to the wall, you have just break. Oh, that's such a good trigger. Show the reset. Nice, quick reset. Break again. I love these triggers. I've heard the LaRue triggers are just as good as the Geisley. I personally have no experience with the LaRue triggers. I would like to try one. I think they're more friendly on your wallet than the Geisley, but I would like to get one and try it and just see, because anywhere I can save a little money, I'm about it, because like I said, I work a regular job, and as we all know, in 2024, our dollar doesn't go nowhere as far as it did even just 4 years ago. So if I can save $1 and get something just as good, then I'm about it. And like I said, I've heard the LaRue triggers are really good. If any of you guys have any experience with the LaRue triggers, leave me a comment and let me know what you think about the LaRue triggers, because I would like to try one. But yeah, I'm gonna camo this Bad Larry, and I will show you guys how I camo my rifles. But as far as the 1,000-round review, this thing has been flawless. I love this rifle. If I had to leave my house today because World War III broke out and civil unrest was going on, and I had to make my way to wherever, this would be the rifle I grab. This would be the rifle I trust my life to, because she has just performed flawlessly and she shoots good and straight. This is just a good rifle. And like I said, where I think your money's best spent if you're looking for an upper or a complete rifle in 2024. And that's my opinion. So let me know yours in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you're a real member of the Smoke Wagon train. I appreciate you. Thanks in advance for subscribing and commenting. And until the next time, Appalachian Smoke Wagon out for now.